This is going to be kind of a part 2 of our video that we showed ripping out a tiled shower that was leaking. For this video, we're going to kind of give you some little bit of close-ups on properly installing Kerdi Board, making sure to use the washers that are required for this system, as well as the stainless screws. We'll also have a couple close-ups here of banding the seams and banding some fasteners, and just showing you a little bit better the technique that we use for that. And then we want to make sure, of course, that every screw head gets covered, every seam is covered in Kerdi Band, and we get the 2-inch overlap going everywhere. And then we'll be ready to start tiling. And so for this video, we will be installing all the Kerdi Board, waterproofing everything, setting the shower pan, and then going on and immediately tiling the tile pan today. It is important to note that while we can do everything just like that without having to wait, this shower will not be ready for a flood test for 24 hours. And so we can tile the whole thing, and then we can flood test it after we're complete. And we'll do a video on when we tile the walls. That'll be the next video I'm working on. Once we get that video done, at the end of that video, we will show you a completed flood test that took place after the shower was fully tiled. So be sure to stay tuned and come back and check that video out. As we get this first part of the video wrapped up, I do want to again invite you to click that subscribe button, ring the bell to keep updated with our latest videos, and continue watching. And the next step here will be to show you how to apply Kerdi Band and waterproof this shower and get it ready for tile. So that's coming up here in a couple seconds. We are using Schluter Set non-modified mortar to install our Kerdi Band. We'll apply the mortar in a straight line with the notches, no swirling. And then we want to center the Kerdi Band either in the corner or on top of the fastener or on the seam to make sure we get a full 2 inches of coverage everywhere. On the outside corner, when we apply the outside corner, we spread all the sides of the corner at once, and then we place the corner in, and then we make sure to carefully use our mud knife to squeeze out any air bubbles and make sure that the corner makes really good contact. You can see that here, applying the corner here on the knee wall. And so that's just all we have to do. And so as soon as this part's done, we are ready to tile. We will go on and waterproof this whole shower. And then once the shower floor is ready and waterproofed, at that point, we will immediately begin tiling the shower pan. These new Schluter pans, one of my favorite things about them is that they are now putting the Kerdi paper right onto the styrofoam, so there's no longer having to laminate Kerdi paper over top of bare styrofoam. And all we have to do to waterproof this pan now, besides banding the corners and the perimeter, is install this donut ring over the drain. And the donut ring is sized, of course, perfectly for the bonding flange. And so we're going to have a really nice zoomed in spot here where you can see that when we set the bonding flange, we want to be sure to set the bonding flange into thinset mortar, squeeze it down. We glue and cleaner to the riser, to the 2-inch riser coming up out of the trap at the same time. Everything is fully supported. Then we turn right around and we install that donut ring, and we have a shower floor that is just as watertight as can be. So that's, you can't get, it's amazingly simple and efficient, and just easy to do. This shower floor is going to be set with pebbles. As you can see, we take the time to pull the pebbles off the sheets, and we do that so that we don't end up with weird sheet lines. It also allows us to make kind of a pattern. And so what we did on this shower floor was to kind of point all the tiles towards the drain, and it just gave it a little bit of extra character on the shower floor. It ended up turning out really nice. We want to make sure that when we do them this way, we're not overspreading the shower pan for the amount that we can cover before the mud tacks off. And so one of my favorite things of doing shower pans like this is we just put the saw away and we intentionally select stones that will fit. And sometimes we have wider grout joints, sometimes we have narrower grout joints. It's all part of the look. And so we just make everything fit in. We don't cut or notch or make a stone fit. We'll find one that fits, and we go from there. So that's one nice thing about it. It really does give it a nice random look doing it that way. Again, as we get to the end of this video, certainly if you've made it this far, would invite you to click that subscribe button, ring the bell to keep updated with our latest videos. If you have a comment or question on what we're doing today, be sure to post that in the section below, and we'll be happy to interact with you down there as well. The last thing on this video, this is where the old shower leaked far enough out that we had to replace this little section of flooring outside of the shower into the bathroom. Fortunately, the homeowner had matching tile, so we didn't have to rip up the whole bathroom floor to fix this spot. I do want to point out here, we take waterproofing very seriously. And so when we do this kind of a repair, we always band the shower curb to Dietra connection, and that just helps to make sure we're not getting residual water running down the outside of the curb and getting trapped between the shower and the floor. And so that'll help prevent any kind of issue that happened before. So we'll set these few tiles, and then this part of the job is complete. So thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell to keep updated with our latest videos. Also, be sure to check out the next suggested video that's going to pop up as well. Thank you very much for watching.